Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the bottom right side is the pink Abbasid Dynasty. We have Khaos, or Khaos. On the top left side as the orange Byzantines, we have CrackedyHere. And there's no trading post on this map, so we can't take a look to see what sort of mercenaries you can get from there. Basically, it has to rely on the pre-existing mercenaries. The Abbasid, all depends what the Abbasid Dynasty goes for. They tend to go for a large number of archers with a composite bowman, as well as boot camp is a pretty good combination. But that's just a theory right now, so Byzantine player could go for either longbowmen or javelin throwers in that case. Cash wouldn't be half bad. Also, wisdom now being employed on the field. Good number of sheeple there. He has 11 sheeple. Orange does find a handful of sheep to lead to glory. 6 of them. And let's take a look at the resource map. We do got a couple berry bushes relatively close by for orange. That will be good for the olive oil. He does, of course, also Pumbaa nearby it as well as a bit of deer. So quite a bit of food up here for the Byzantine player. Do now the Grand Winery being blown on the field. Bit of deer and berries over here as well. The Abbasid player. Gold deposits relatively safe. Stones relatively safe. Deer relatively close by this berry deposit. This other one is over here and got a small amount of deer here. I've really looked at the patch notes of the Ottomans. I need to take a look at that because I don't think there was much change to the Ottomans. Maybe I'm mistaken. Ottomans have always been pretty strong. The free unit production's always been pretty good. Remind me to take a look at the patch notes again and double check the Ottomans. I don't remember what the changes in the previous patch was. Grand Winery almost complete.
Τι πράγμα θέλεις?
Pink has a good number of sheep there. Orange does have a nice reserve of sheep as well. On level 1 cistern, I hear a camel. Camel archer now deployed down the field. The camel archer, of course, is a mounted archer that does do bonus damage, just light melee like regular archers. There's the increased range armor with the Great Bombard. Oh yeah, the spring gold changes were pretty big. Camel archer pushes his way forward. Camel archers, of course, cost 240, so they're quite expensive. If you think about it, they are basically a ×2 archer for double the cost of 2 archers. The camel archers, they do have a bit of health, a little bit higher attack speed. I never see people use camel archers all too well. They just feel like they don't work as much. Scout moving around. Villagers collecting a bit of gold. Does get secondary town center here. And it's actually quite a bit of stone now in sphere of influence. Does of course get walls all around. Gold's a little bit exposed over here. Now I do have the military wing going up, so it got fast fortress, which will also give him a pair of free camel riders. He also has gone for the knowledge, as well. His age ups are cheaper now. The medical census pawn not going to be very useful. Composite bowman and boot camp will always be quite useful. Scout is here. He could start throwing some torches to open the area. The camel archer's range is not good. Does get some damage there. And the villagers could shank the scout. That's just a scout. Quite a bit of response there. So if he kills it off, he will not have any vision of there. Scout does get shanked. Wood's being collected up now. Military wing's almost complete. Doesn't have his even its Golden Age Tier 1 just yet. Now he does. Golden Age Tier 1 is something you actually should try rushing out. You have to build some other structures. You don't really need the exact moment. After all, plus 15% collection rate for all resources is very powerful. Now it's going for a mill next to the deer. You probably need another mill next to the berries, so maybe it's a good idea to put more close to the berries rather than put in the middle of the deer. Orange still has a scout over here. He's now going for a round of lancers, so you have some camel riders and some lancers on the field. Quite a bit of heavy cav. This one will need to get out some limitani, or however you pronounce them. Only one cistern right now. The cisterns have been buffed, so now they provide plus 10% gathering rate. We do now see the Silk Road mercenaries, which will give them some javelin throwers, eventually some camel riders. Lancers and camel riders push way forward. Still H2 and still pretty far from aging up. Needs a lot more food. He does have quite a bit of olive oil stored up, however. He definitely does need to get a barracks out. Now he knows there's a bunch of cavalry trying to break their way open. And now I'll get this aqueduct now pulled on out. We'll gain some another cistern here. It does go for a round of barracks. You have some limitani now being pulled on the field, which are not even hardened just yet. And the walls do go down, and that's a large amount of cavalry. It does get some villages inside these outposts. This one's not fortified, so it can go down. Oh, technically if it was fortified, it can't go down, but that one can go down a bit more easily. Taking some damage. It does have limitani here. They are hardened now, but they are still going to be out quality by the Castle Age Lancers. The Lancers now being picked off by the various town centers. Spearmen engaging. One does go down. More limitani. Let's get a nice spear brace there. This one will get overran. And this one sort of playing Ring Around the Rosie. And a little bit poor control overall. We got this Lancer here. Some javelin throwers now floating on the field. He's going for some javelin throwers. A little bit of a panic unit right now, since Spearmen overall be just generally bit better. Does get a good number of villagers onto that berries now. Could send some more onto the deer. More housing there. One javelin thrower does go down there. We have the camel archer in this region. A number of spearmen. Villager trying to go for some walls. One villager does go down. It does ghost these guys in. Getting some good damage there. Camel archer does actually take bonus damage from the javelin throwers to do bonus damage to range. Another of the lancers do go down. This one's trying to find some villagers. Does get a good hit there. Right now he does have 25 damage per strike. His opponent does not have any melee blacksmith. So these lancers are going to shock villagers just by slicing them. Many villagers on this berry bush. He's going to try shanking this lancer. Does lose a villager in return. Golden Horn Tower now being deployed on the field, which will give him some free units. He probably could stand to get out some free camel riders against the lancers. He is going to be fighting a good number of archers, and camel riders do not have inherent armor. I remember as well, the final line for the Silkwood mercenaries. So, oh yep, it's Grenadiers. I don't know why I thought that was for the Eastern mercenaries. Which could be useful against Abbasid Dynasty, since they tend to go for a large amount of Gilons. Trying to torch down this wall now. The amount of stone he may have stored up. He may want to go for a bit of stone walls in these little openings. But they just can't be torched down. He's not repairing this one up. He's bringing over his Limitani. Abbasid Dynasty does have a bit of research, going for a big round of research now. Right now, the Byzantine player does have a good amount of villagers. And does get his evacuated village on the other side of the trees in order so he can collect up wood and be safe. There's a level 4 cistern now, which is going to provide 22% collection rate. And now we do have a Mangonel being deployed on out. He does actually have a large number of idle villagers there. Does go ahead and fix that. Boar now being obtained. He may lose a villager. A boar does bore a villager. Lancers once again trying to push their way forward through the fortified palisade gate. Veteran mercenaries have been deployed in the field. Another damage up to 10. Which provides some decent damage against the more heavily armored units. Though 4 is not that great. If it gets more range damage, we'll be up to 6. Mangonel now deployed in the field, which should be effective versus the javelin throwers, as well as be decently effective versus the Limitani. Gets a massive hit there on the javelin throwers. Mangonel does not get another volley off there. Spearman pushing the way forward. Mangonel. He actually gets some good damage there on those Limitani, and as well as a bit of damage on the Aqueduct. Some villagers getting hit there. Villagers trying to back their way off. We have some Varanian guard in the field, as well as some Camel Lancers. Mangonel pushes way forward. Town says it's currently not garrisoned. Does get a good hit there. Spear brace does not connect. Good. Another Mangonel shot there. Does take out some of the Lancers. Down throwers focus on the archers. Mangonel's finding another volley there. Most of these guys are severely wounded. Does take a good hit there. Limitani having trouble engaging the Lancers, slowly being picked apart there. More Camel Lancers being pulled out. Branding Guard does get overran. There's a round of javelin throwers. Javelin throwers trying to engage those Lancers. So just getting hit here. And the town center is focused down the Mangonel. Up north, we do have the Lancer moving around, throwing some torches. This town center is currently not garrisoned. You could throw some of these handful of units inside of it just to get its arrows firing. Does stab the Mangonel a couple of times. One more stab will go down. Camel Lancers pushing their way forward. And looks like these Lancers now trying to hit some other infrastructure. Pink has claimed every single relic as well. Composite bowman on the way for Pink. Lancer's trying to find an opening. He does impale those villagers. So no armor upgrades nor textiles, so these Lancers are going to two-shot to these villagers. Those villagers can easily go down. Large number of olive groves now being put on the field. The current rate with that, he's trying to shrink that Lancer. He got bad path in there. He needs to be given a stop order, so he can start slicing parts of the villagers. He does give a stop order command. Camel Lancers and Spearmen trying to gauge the camel, or not Camel Lancer, Camel Rider. Lancers starting to slowly go on down there. Villagers still trying to collect up more oil. And these villagers are going on down. Over here, we've got more composite bowmen and lancers. Level 5 sister now put on the field. And more lancers getting the backline there. Crawling his opponent's village numbers quite nicely. There are a number of olive groves now put on the field. Lancer is now once again pushing into these villagers, getting some good hits there. He's now pulling out some more camel lancers, camel riders. Archers started stepping away, getting some good damage there onto those Limitani. Orange may want to mix in some of his own horsemen or some cataphracts. Cataphracts are, however, pretty expensive. A number of forces still over there as well. The archers could start throwing arrows over the walls and might have gold income. Ink's also expanding towards the center of the map to collect up some more gold. Those going on down. That's perfectly fine. They're not useful anymore. And now we got the mill just set ablaze, but no more food here. Couple deers. Actually, that large deer deposit is still there. Lancers and archers. Orange may need to go for his own Magna to help deal with this force. The outpost there, upgraded from Mangonel placement. That can get force down. It's not fortified. And yeah, it looks like it will be set ablaze. We do have some camel riders here. Takes good damage. Outpost does go down. Going for a pair of archer ranges now. Current rate, he may need to go for some crossbows. Having trouble doing follow the archers as well. Both second sides still captured on up. He'll give his opponent 4 minutes to break out of his base. Now he's going for a large number of crossbows. Very good. More camel riders. Military Academy is now being researched by the Abbasid player. Camera Rider will get impaled. And getting more impaled. Does go down there, saves the sacred site.
Τι θέλεις να πράξω?
Emperor trying to decapture the sacred site. There's an outpost here. That's not a javelin throw, that's a villager with a bunch of wood. They don't have trouble throwing that wood like javelins. Unrefined. This outpost does have a mangonel placement. The mangonel placement does get scaled with range damage. So if you go for range damage, these mangonel placements become much more effective. Improved, because every point will be +3 damage. Additionally, since it does do siege damage, it will bypass all the range armor. Imam will go down there. Does get impaled, does go down there. Got a big round of force there. Orange has 110 military units on the field. At pop cap, his opponent is not a pop cap, but has a lot more villagers. Pink did really pull out ahead in villager production. Just realized he has 4 town cities, but focus on the movement of Pink's forces. But Orange now has a massive force on the field. He's breaking his way through. He's going for teardrop shields now, which will improve the Cataphract's armor by 1, move speed of Limitari by 50%, and the attack speed of Varanic Guard by 50%. Osbone will be good versus the archers, but they will not be good versus the Varanic Guard, nor the Javelin Throwers there, which are in good numbers. Camel Lancers are a great way to base and nullify your opponent's cavalry. Camel Riders, I should say. I also got a villager here trying to shank some people. He does go down. After all, a knife is not exactly a great weapon for a Flame Warper, or I suppose if you ask the Stormtroopers, Flame Warpers' knives are better than Flame Warpers. Which is that, saying that. Archers and crossbows now falling back there. Gold being tucked on up. Orange does have a pretty sizable army in the field, doing a good job of staying out of max. His opponent is not. He has plenty of gold right now, not enough other resources. Magenta or Orange needs to try to claim some gold into the map. Javelin Throwers getting some good hits there on the archers and crossbows. Elams will have trouble versus Raining Guard. Raining Guard do have a little extra armor. King's army is trying to get this decimated there. He has plenty of gold, just needs a lot more food. He needs to rebalance his economy. He only has 6 villagers on gold right now, while the rest are pretty much on food. He could eye for some siege weapons. Elon's being streamed on in. And right now, Pink's deploying out military force in the field. We got some spearmen not being pulled on the field as well. They're just regular spearmen, not even hardened spearmen. To help deal with those camel lancers. Also, it's been on Limitari, and Pink goes back at the game. It's Anagrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.